Hi guys, welcome to Two Bees in a Pod. My name is Les.
And I'm Z. And welcome to May.
Welcome to May. Oh, well, what are we going to talk about this episode?
Okay, so this episode is called Picky Eaters and...
Arizona. No.
Arizona.
That was
Okay,
the last
guys,
one.
their half glass of wine is already hitting her. We already talked about Arizona like twice.
What am I going to call him?
You're talking about...
Cheater number 2.
Cheater husband number 2 story will be tonight.
Yeah, cheater husband number 2.
Okay, so we're going to start off because I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot to talk about today. We have a good story coming up. So
I'm going to go quick.
I want to hurry up and get my part over with so we can start yours.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you guys a little story of the type of eater I was. I am.
Ass eater. I'm just kidding.
Definitely not. We're not Laura.
Oh!
Just kidding.
What the fuck?
I just wanted to get her reaction.
Is there something I have to know? Her little ass finger.
She was super quiet for like how many ever minutes we've been.
Laura's here with us, but she's just
here to
diamond
listen.
painting. Yeah.
To listen and not judge.
Mm-hmm.
To listen and judge. She just judged me right there.
You just talk shit about her.
You're the one that started it with the ass eating.
Okay. But I never said who. Did I?
Okay, so
anyway. Jinx
you owe me horchata. Okay, so growing up, I was a super... It's already closed, girl. Growing up, I was a super picky eater. Do you remember me being a super picky eater?
Yes, I do remember that you would get like 5 things at the store and you would eat like a crumb of each.
I still do that.
Yeah, you do actually.
But okay, so we're taking it way back, girl. So my parents, my mom really like she made a bunch of different foods all the time. But I never liked vegetables. Still to this day, like, there's certain vegetables that I can eat. But for the majority of, I do not do vegetables. Mm-hmm. I don't do a lot of stuff. Like, I don't like sushi. I don't like a lot of things, dude.
It's easier if you say what you do like.
Yeah. It's easier if I tell you guys what I do. I like pasta, carbs, anything with carbs. But so my mom, like, she would make food, and I needed to find a way because in my house, growing up was, like, if you don't finish, it sounds like you're taking a leak.
I know. That's so funny. Wait. Let me see.
Ow, it burned my nose.
Karma, bitch.
Dude, it burned my freaking nose.
Karma. We're gonna wait for the wineras. The winas.
Ew, don't say that. That doesn't sound cute.
Dude, ¿qué te traes con nosotros hoy, güey?
What the fuck?
Fuck you guys. Last time it was your guys' fucking turn. Now it's mine.
It's the moon. It's the moon.
We're in Mercury retrograde.
No, fuck no. We don't want that shit back, bro.
It was in March, no?
Oh, yes, dude.
Fuck
it was
no.
so bad.
I'll be all up in my feelings when it's fucking...
That was me yesterday. I was like, who the fuck
depressed,
was I?
Reminiscing on fucking... my attitude. Anyways, we're gonna get back. See, Miss Drifter over here drifting everywhere.
My bad.
Okay, so I'm still a picky eater, but back then when I was younger, my mom used to make all these weird ass fucking food, lentejas, tuna. Like, there was a lot of foods that she would make, and she would add vegetables, and I didn't like vegetables. I still don't like vegetables. But my parents' rule at the house is, well, actually, it was my dad's rule. You cannot get off the table until your food is done. Everything in your plate has to be done with you again off the table. And, well, of course, my brothers all...
Excuse you. I'm just kidding.
Of course. My brothers used to eat all their food because one just ate everything and the other one was just a fatty. So I but they wouldn't eat my food, you know? So there were some times, dude, that I would sit on the table for like 2 or 3 hours because I would force myself to eat it. And so then one day I was like, you know what? I gotta figure out a smarter way because this whole sitting here for 2 hours is not the business. So what I started doing is I would get napkins and like little by little I would like pretend I was eating it, but then I would be like wrapping my food in the napkins and then I would throw it. And then my parents caught on to it. Like they'd see like all of the like a whole bunch of napkins all with food. And so they caught on to it. So then I waited a little bit and I was like, man, I need a new plan. So then I started taking the napkins, like putting the food in the napkins, and then I'd be like, oh, I have to go to the restroom. And so then I would go flush them down the toilet. Well, then one day, I don't know what the fuck I put in there, but I clogged up the toilet with all the food. And so my dad was like, what the fuck? Like, he got so upset, and he was like, are you throwing the food down? I was like, no, dude, like, I threw up. I wasn't feeling good. I threw up. So whatever. So then I was like, well, fuck, I can't do that either anymore. So then from there, I was like, man, I gotta find a new way. Like, because like I'm telling you, dude, my mom would make tuna all the time, and like tuna was the one thing that I could never eat. Like, just the smell still to this fucking day. Like, the girls at work, dude, they're always eating tuna, and I'm like, ugh. Like, oh, it grosses me out so much, dude. Like, and they know, they're like, oh, I'm eating Azares' favorite, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like, because my mom made it so much, and I always was forced to eat it. So anyways, so I don't know if you guys remember, but my mom had like this long oval table in her house. And in the dining room, she had plants. She had plants on the top, like, that would wrap around the whole kitchen or the dining room. And then she had like this huge plant on the side of the window. Mm-hmm. And so I sat next to the plant. So I started throwing my food in the plant. And then once, like, my parents would go to bed, I'd go take the food out, and then I'd throw it in the trash. I'd go outside, give it to the dogs. And so it kind of worked out. Like, it worked out for, I don't know, a couple weeks, months. I don't know for how long. Well, I didn't know this, but me putting whatever food I was putting there, I started killing my mom's plant. My mom had this plant, bro. I'm not even kidding you. She had this plant for, like, 8 years. Okay, it was huge. Like, she freaking got this plant, like, from this lady in San Diego. Like, there was a whole fucking story with this plant, dude. And my mom, like, she started like, ay, ¿por qué se está muriendo mi planta? But to me, like, I was young, dude. Like, okay, when I say young, I was like 10, 12. Okay, like, I wasn't like a kid. And so I just kept putting the food. My mom kept wondering, why is the plant dying? Why is the plant dying? She couldn't figure it out. Like, she started like cutting the plants where they were dying. Like, it started like getting like shriveled up, like like yellow on the plant. So she would cut it with the scissors, and like she was trying everything. Like, las limpiaba, like my grandma las limpiaba, like with like a rag, and like they were trying their best to save that plant. I still didn't know that I was the one killing the plant, right? And so eventually the plant just ended up completely dying. Like, it shriveled up, it died. My mom was so sad that her long life precious child of a plant died. And then I realized that it was the food that I was putting in there. Like, my grandma, like one time my grandma was like, ¿Por qué apesta así, like the soil? Like, she would change the soil. And she was like, ¿Por qué apesta como a rancio? And I'm like, yo no sé. And then, like, so she was like moving the stuff around, and while I hadn't noticed, or I don't know why, but as she's moving it, some of the food that I had put in there was like under the soil. So she's like, uno de los chamacos está echándole la comida a la planta. And I was like, oh, it's because I think they want it to grow. But, like, she meant, like, one of my little brothers, because it was, like, they were, like, 3 or 4. So my grandma thought it was the kids, but it wasn't the kids, it was me, because the food was disgusting. And so this is how it started, okay? So, like I said, always been a picky eater. I never thought in a million years that I'd ever have to deal with one of my children. Like, my oldest, he is picky to certain things. Like, he doesn't like certain foods. But it never occurred to me that the karma came back to get me. Okay? Even though my parents knew that I threw food away sometimes and all that stuff, like, they didn't know, like, the plant things. So to this day, they don't know until this episode comes out. Then they will find out. But they never knew that it was me that killed the plant. So now let's fast forward 15 years, 16 years later. My youngest child starts... my youngest child... I'm saying fast forward 17 years because now I've had my little one. And when he was about 3, since he was about 3, actually he's always been picky, okay? Since he was a baby, he's always been picky with his foods. Like, his foods can't touch, okay? So if I would make him huevo and it was like huevo with bologna, I couldn't mix it. It had to be separate. If I made tostadas, everything had to be separate. The beans, the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, the tostada has to be by itself. Like, I couldn't build him a taco. Like, everything had to be separate.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, okay, well, you know, I've mentioned that he has a little bit like of OCD tendencies, and that was one of the things that I was like, maybe this is a sign, because he's 3 years old. He wasn't really talking at the moment. Like, he talked a little bit, but I didn't know why he was like that. Like, I didn't know why he needed his food separated. And then from 3 to 4, he got pickier and pickier. Like, the ground beef, he wouldn't eat. Like, certain textures, certain food, he wouldn't eat it. And then we started struggling. He also takes... I don't have the rule that my parents did, which was, if you don't finish eating your food, you don't get off the table. I'm not as strict, but I still have rules. Like, at my house, if you don't eat your food, that's okay. If you're full, that's okay, but you don't get a snack. And I have this rule for any kid that comes to my house. I mean, obviously, birthday parties, I can't do that. But, like, if we're having a cookout, if we're having a birthday, well, like, a family party or gathering, whatever, and if any of my nieces are here, or sometimes even, like, Laura's daughter's here, and I'll be like, okay, if you don't want to eat, that's okay. But at my house, if you don't eat, you don't get a snack. Because that's my thing. Like, if you're full... If you're telling me that you're full and you can't eat no more, how are you going to turn around and tell me that you want a snack? So, like, so that's a rule that I decided to do when my kids were younger, because they do that to me all the time. Like, it was the foods that they didn't like. That'd be like, oh, I'm full. Mom, I'm full. And then they'd turn around and be like, 30 minutes later, Mom, can I have a snack? Mom, can I have some chips? And I'm like, but you didn't eat your food because you were already full. So when my oldest was little, I started that rule, and it's been about 10 years since I started that rule. And with all 3 of my kids, so like I was saying, I have that rule that if they don't finish their food, they can't have a snack. And I mean, you know, sometimes I'll let it slide. Like, if it's been a couple hours, like if we eat dinner early and they don't finish their food because they're full, but then it's already like 7:30, and they're like, oh, can I have a snack? I'm like, yeah, you can have one snack. But like, if we're eating like at 6 or 7 and then you're full, I'm not gonna give you a snack at 7:30 or 8. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and some people think that it's like, I'm sorry, like, and like, I'll respect whatever you say. Like, if you, like, obviously, like, if Laura's doesn't have that rule, I get it. Like, I'm not gonna force her daughter, but like, because she's my friend. But like, my nieces, if they come over here and they're like, I don't want to eat, I'm like, if you don't eat that, you're not gonna get snacks. You're not gonna get candy. You're not gonna get cupcakes. You're not gonna get a snack. And it actually works out, because most kids end up eating at my house. Even if it's a couple of bites, like, they end up eating. Mm-hmm. And like, at the end of the day, like, that's what I want, you know? So with my little one, he was picky. Like, he was picky for a while, and one day he just started like not eating all of his food, right? Like, as he started getting a little bit older, he stopped eating what?
Your cat scared the shit out of me.
Gato.
Oh my god.
Like me earlier, dude.
No, he went like that to the chair.
Oh, it's
And then I
because he
was like-
scratches his nails.
And then he
I
was
love that
literally
pink.
sitting there looking at me. I'm like,
This one?
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
it's okay. Okay, so he's been picky, and so we start noticing that he's not finishing his food, and we're like, babe, like, even he would like sit here for like an hour and a half, like just slowly eating like little bite at a time, like a little snail, dude. And so he stopped, like, he would be like, oh, I don't like it. So we're like, okay, well, you're not gonna get a snack. And so he was like, okay, not getting a snack. So then, like, okay, well, then throw your food away. If you don't like it or if you don't want it, just throw it away. So he started throwing it away. And then, like, a couple weeks go by. And then, like, a couple months go by. And then we start noticing that now he's eating his food. And we're like, oh, wow, like, we're so proud of you. We're hyping him up. Good job. Like, everybody's clapping for him, like, telling him, like, good job. Like, you're eating all your food. So we're like, okay. He's finishing his food fast. Like, literally, it was like an empty plate. Every night, it was an empty plate. No matter what I gave him, it was empty. And I was like, that's a little bit weird, but okay. Like, you know, we overcame his little pickiness stage. We're, like, he's getting older. He's getting out of these terrible threes that he's in. And so one day, Sean goes, my oldest goes, why is this torta in the trash? It was like a half torta. And I was like, because my little one, even till this day, he only eats half of a torta. Because a big one is too much for him. But the whole thing was in there. And I'm like, what? And he was like, there's a whole torta in the trash. But my son had already told me, he had already showed me his empty plate. He had already collected his snack.
damn.
And I was like, what? And I was like, I don't know, like, maybe it fell on the floor. I'm gonna see where we're at, because now he's 4, okay? So I was like, what's going on? So then the next day, Mom, look, I finished all my food. Okay, gave him his snack. I go and I check in the trash. He would, like, throw the food and then, like, throw a napkin and then throw a plate. Like, he'd move trash around so that you couldn't see that he was throwing it. But my oldest throws the trash, so he would, like, pick up the bag and, like, 5 chicken nuggets on the side. Or a whole pizza. I'm like, what the? And so we started noticing, so then we started paying attention. Like, everybody was paying attention. I would tell my kids, stay on the table, see what he does, and then we'll figure it out, because we were all noticing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we all see that he's throwing the food away. And I'm like, you're not going to be doing that, sir. You're not going to be throwing the food away. So for the next week, whether you finish your food or you don't, you're not going to get no snacks until I start seeing that you're actually eating your food. And so a week goes by. He's eating his food. Like, some days he has, like, oh, I'm full, and he throws it away. But he started eating his food. Let's say about a month and a half go by. Me and my husband are in the laundry room. Like, no, I go to the laundry room to go put my clothes after work. I go put my clothes away. And I turn on the light and I look to the side. I look to the one on the walls and I see, like, spaghetti sauce on the wall. And I'm like, you don't know this story?
No.
Oh.
You told it at work.
I told it at work. So, I turn around and I see spaghetti on the wall. And I'm like, why the fuck is there spaghetti on the wall? Like, spaghetti sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever. So then I go and I pick up all the clothes and I put it in the wash. And as I close the lid to the washer, I see more spaghetti sauce. And I'm like, okay, 1 wall? That's weird. But 2 walls? That's even weirder. So then I call my husband and I'm like, hey, he was cooking dinner. I'm like, in the laundry room, there's 2 walls that have spaghetti. And he was like, what the fuck? And so then we go, girl.
Shut the
He
fuck
looks over the washer. There's about a week's worth of food all behind the washer. There's a hot dog todo pinche tieso, rojo y el pinche weenie way. There's a sloppy Joe with the cheese, with the meat, with the bun. There's fucking spaghetti noodles and fucking carne, meatballs, whatever, all behind. So my husband moves the washer out. All the food on the walls, on the floor.
Oh, fuck no.
And I'm like, bro. Call my son and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Well, I was full. And you guys told me not to throw it in the trash.
It's your fault.
Oh, no.
All right, little buddy. I said, okay. Well, now for 2 weeks, you're not going to get no snacks. Don't ask me for not one snack. I don't care if you eat all your food, you're not going to get no snack. Okay. About a month goes by. Okay, he's back to finishing his food. He's back to getting his snacks. And so, you know, this is going off track a little bit, but I promise it's going to come all the way around. Full back around. Or
No,
what is
no,
it?
no.
Full circle. It's going to come back full circle. I've talked about this before. I cannot leave any room in my house the same for more than 2 months. Like, the table has to move. One couch has to move. My bed, my kid's bed. Something has to move every 2 months. Like, in every room. Like, a couple weeks or like 2 months ago or a month ago. I don't even know how long because I am oblivious right now to time. I don't know what the fuck. After COVID, dude, I feel like time just fucking... How the fuck are we already in May? I don't understand that. But whatever. So... a month ago or two, I woke up like at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dude, I need a fresh start. Like, we need to move. I woke up everybody at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we moved in. Your face right now,
fuck?
girl. Oh, I wish we did visuals. From 6 to 10 in the morning, I moved 3 rooms around. My dining room, my living room, and my whole room. My muebles, everything in my room was moved around.
Your poor children.
I rewarded them afterwards, okay?
It better be something good, girl.
I took them to the store to go buy a toy each, okay?
Wow.
A $2 toy.
What is the budget?
Not at Walmart, it ain't $2, girl.
Shit. Okay, sorry.
So I always have to move shit around, okay? I actually just moved my living room around. This last weekend, I moved my whole kids. Remember? I moved my kids' room around. That was like, I felt so satisfied, dude. After that, I felt like I fucking climbed Mount Everest after that. Because that room was fucking filthy.
You pretty much did.
Yeah, dude, in like 3 hours. It was not even 3 hours. Anyways, so... This is where we're coming back. So I tell my husband I wanted to move some stuff in the living room around. We start cleaning. We start moving couches. And my husband goes to move the TV stand. Lord and behold, what is behind and underneath the TV stand? We find another half of a torta. A hamburger.
Oh, man.
What else, dude? Fish tacos.
Those are good.
Tacos dorados. Bro, I kid you not. Like, I don't even know how, if we all sit here, how he was managing
to do that?
To throw them behind the TV stand.
I'm sure your mom
I don't know how the fuck we didn't get cockroaches in here, bro.
I'm sure your mom asked herself the same question.
Actually, my mom never got to that. My mom never got that far.
She didn't know.
My mom never got that far. The farthest my mom got they didn't even know about the toilet. Like, they, like, suspected, but I was like, oh, no, I just threw up. Like, I had to think fast, you know? But
I think you're going to have to freaking talk with both of them, not just
no,
one
no.
of them.
Like, I have my little one. He's going to be my... He's the reason why I had no more kids, guys. I swear to you, like, I knew the moment he came out, I told my husband, I don't want another one. Like, I know that this little boy is gonna keep me on my toes. Like, he's super smart. He knows every system he can think about. Like even, girl, again, a little off topic, but this is a story, okay? My mom calls me and she tells me, when you were on vacation, your youngest son tells me, Grandma, I need to go to Walmart because I have money and I want to spend it. My mom goes, well, okay, well, I'll take you to Walmart. How much money do you have? Oh, I have $20 or $25. Can you take me? So my parents took him just to go buy him his toy because he had money. They go in the store. He goes and he doesn't go to the cheap toys because he's with grandma and grandpa. And he tells them, I want that one. To tell you that the price of it, that they had to call the people in the front to come and unlock the toy because it wasn't behind the glass case. Okay? So the lady is like, oh, this is expensive. Are you going to pay for this? He goes, yes, I have my money because I do good in school. My grandmas give me, my family, my parents and my grandmas gave me money because of my grades, and I have money, so I'm going to pay for this. And the lady goes, okay, well, this is, I think, $45 or $40. And he goes, oh, yeah, I have the money. Okay, so my mom goes, we go to the front, and I'm like, Derek, and he goes, Grandma, why? I only have $20, but the toy is like $35 or $45 or I don't know, somewhere around there. And my mom goes, okay, well, when we get in the car. Okay, when we get in the car. So my mom, they get in the car. My mom goes, okay, Derek, where's your money? And he goes, oh, I don't have the money. My mom has my money. And my mom goes, oh, your mom has the money. Yeah, but I only have 25, 20. I don't know how much he told her. Like, it was a little amount. He goes, but you can tell my mom and she'll give you the money. And my mom was like, okay. So then she calls me like 2 days ago and she's like, oh, and she tells me the story. And I'm like, Mom, Derek spent all his money when we went to fucking, took him to Knott's Berry Farm. Remember how we took him on a Target?
Oh, yeah, haul.
A haul. Mm-hmm. He spent all his money. I was like, he has no money. And she's like, oh, well, we literally went because he said he had the money and that you were going to pay me back. I was like, well, first of all, he's 6, okay? You should have called me first and been like, hey, does your son have... Well, it's because you were on vacation. You called me every time you guys ate. You called me when you were at the movies. You could have texted me, hey, does Derek have money? But you didn't. So now guess what? You are $45 down because I'm not going to pay for that toy. And like, you were the grown up there, man. So again, my son is very smart. He is very
he knows how to beat the system.
He is smarter than me, bro. That's why I'm saying I did not want to have another one. Thank the Lord. Thank you, baby Jesus, that I did not, because this one, dude, me sacan las canas verdes, amarillas, moradas, rojas, like
azules.
Dude, like he's something else, dude. He's worse than me by a lot of different things.
Assad is 2.0.
Yeah, girl, 3.0, 4.0, 10.0. But that's it. That's my picky stories. And now let's get to Leslie's juicy one.
Damn, that was fast.
I fucking talk fast. Last week I talked for like an hour and a half. Today I talked for 30 minutes.
I was already falling asleep, man. This one was good though. It was funny. Okay, I'm not scared to talk about this because
hold on. Yeah. But let me give you guys that was when he was at 4. Right now he's 6 and he is doing amazing with his food. He is not picky like he used to. Now he tries everything I give him. He tries it. He eats pickles. He'll just walk up to me, Mom, can I have a tomato? He asked Santa Claus for a box of tomatoes like 2 years ago. He was like, I want a bag or a box of tomatoes. And guess what Santa brought him? A bag of fucking tomatoes for Christmas. But he's always like tomatoes. But anyways, he's not picky at all. Anything I give him. Earlier, he was eating hot Cheeto Puffs, like a half a bag of hot Cheeto Puffs by himself. Pickles, onions, anything. He will at least try it once, and if he doesn't like it, he'll be like, no, I don't like this. And then there are other things that he is like, he asked me, Mom, can you buy me a dragon fruit so that I can try it? Aww. And I had Laura cut it up for me because I didn't know how to do it. Now he wants me to buy kiwi and some other thing called star, it's some fruit, something, I gotta ask him. But so he's doing amazing. He finishes his food. He eats tacos. Now I can build him a tostada. He has came a very long way. So stick with your kids, guys. Give them the freedom. Let them
explore.
Give them different options. Like, I'm not saying cook 3 different meals for 3 different people because I do not do that. But I can do like something for me and my husband, something for my kids. Like if it's spicy or something. But it took us about 2 years, but we are where we're at now, and I am very proud of him because we've came a long way from hiding, from throwing, from sitting at the table, falling asleep. Like now he's still slow, but he is doing amazing, and that's about it.
Check behind your TV stands and your washers if you have picky eaters.
Check everywhere, guys.
No.
A stain on the wall, red flag.
A stain on the wall is a red flag. Also, last weekend, he actually tried your enchilada casserole.
Oh, yes.
I was like, dude, he was avoiding everything, dude. And I sat here and I was like, here, I'll get you a little bit. So I got him like a portion that didn't have cheese because he doesn't like cheese. And he tried it. He was like, it's good, but I don't want to eat it. I was like, okay, well, at least you tried it. You could say you tried it. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of makes him happy now. Like, like he's like, because I would like tell him, like, you got to try new things, babe. Like, you're not going to know if you like it until you try it.
Yeah.
And like with the cheese, he still doesn't like cheese, but again, it's texture for him. So like there's certain cheeses that he's starting to get used to. So he wouldn't do cheese sticks before, like mozzarella cheese sticks.
Uh-huh.
And now he'll do them like here and there. And then like when we make tortas or sandwiches, before it was just bologna or ham, and now he started adding the cheese. And like when I would make tortas, he wouldn't want me to toast it with butter because you can't mix 2 things with him. But now he started, like I was like, you gotta try it. Just try mine. If you like it, I'll make you one. And like a month ago, because we have tortas like at least once a week or every other week. And I gave it to him like a month ago, and he liked it. And the last few times that we've had it, he's like, Mom, I want it toasted. So like it's just, you gotta try everything and let them do it their way and
see if it works.
See if they like it. Yeah, but I know it's tough because it can be very frustrating when you have picky kids. But I understand because I'm also a picky eater, and you guys will find out pretty soon how picky I am. But that's pretty much it. Now it's your turn. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so I guess this story is about, what did we say? Cheater husband number 2?
Cheater husband number 2.
Okay, so cheater husband number 2. Okay, so him and I don't even remember how we met, to be honest, but
it was on a dating app.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was probably like Tinder or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't have Facebook dating back then, or I didn't know about it. I don't know if it existed.
Oh, you know what, bitch?
What?
I'm thinking that it's Arizona.
Oh.
Because you said Arizona earlier. So
no,
I don't know how you met him. Because you met him when you were like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
So at that time, you were in your wild age, and I was in I'm about to get married, senora, already. So
yeah.
That was your...
I think it was on a dating app, or he added me on Facebook or something. I don't remember. But, so he was my... what can I say? Like, fuck buddy, I guess. Yeah. We made a pact that we would just, have intercourse
Okay, we're talking to teenagers right now, guys. We're talking to teenagers.
I don't know how to say it. Like, have sex.
You have sex.
Okay.
He fucked me.
Oh,
Fuck buddies, girl.
Okay, so yeah, we would just have sex, and like it was just that. Like I told him, like I don't want a relationship. He didn't want a relationship. Like he would travel for work. So like
this is such a juicy story, dude. I can't wait.
He would travel for work, so he didn't have his own place. He lived with his parents, but he was already older. Like he was a pipe fitter or something like that. So he would go and then come back for like
he knew where to fit the pipes.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Cool.
Data pipe fitter. I'm just kidding. So when he would travel
clues.
When he would travel for work and come back, like he would hit me up and then we would hook up, whatever. And then so at the same time that I realized that we were never gonna be a thing. Like we never talked about like relationships or anything like at all.
But were you guys only sleeping with each other, or like you guys never discussed that?
We didn't.
Okay.
No, but I don't remember, to be honest. But
was he the only person you were hooking up with?
He was the only person that I was hooking up with.
Not your other people.
No, I didn't have anybody else. Like I didn't have anybody else that I would hook up with.
This is also,
This is the time that I was talking to my ex-fiance.
Oh, this is that soon?
Yeah.
I thought this was still when you were with Papa, like hooking up with Papa Head and your casi algo.
No, so okay. Flip the script. I later, after that, so it was during the time that I was talking to
Casi algo.
Casi algo. And then I think that's it. So like I wouldn't go sleeping around with people. Like I was just had
one
him
person.
Because I didn't want to be like this guy and that guy, you know. So after like we would just hook up, and then that's when I took a trip with you, and then I went to go see my ex-fiance.
God damn, bitch, you shouldn't have gone that trip. I shouldn't have invited
So then
you.
And then that's when I started like that relationship, so I stopped talking to my fuck buddy. And then later I saw that he got engaged with this girl who he later married, right? So like we hooked up, I can say like I don't know, like maybe 5 months, and like off and on, like, you know, like here and there, since he would travel for work. What
I made a noise.
Oh,
No,
it's
you're
okay.
Okay. Oh.
So he would travel for work, so like I would hook up with him, and like I don't know, whenever he was home, like maybe every weekend, but like 2 weeks out of the month. So like we've hooked up like enough.
So like, okay. So like, how many times do you guys think you had sexual intercourse?
I don't know, maybe
like 10 times.
Yeah, I can say like 10
times?
times.
Okay.
Like 10 times.
So like, do you still remember this? Like, do you still remember the size of his dick?
Yeah.
Damn. So memorable. Okay.
I don't know about that, but he was great with other things.
Okay.
Anyway,
So definitely was a dick. All right, gotcha.
and then so then we stopped talking. We kept each other on social media. I don't know why.
All those years while you were in a relationship and he was engaged.
Yeah.
Bitch, the fuck?
I honestly, he wouldn't really post, so I wouldn't really see, and like I wouldn't be checking like, oh, did he see my stuff?
Yeah.
Like, if he was just there.
Yeah.
Because we never like said like, oh, like we're gonna be this or that.
Yeah.
Like we just kind of did our own thing. We didn't even talk about it. We just like one
Stopped
day,
talking?
yeah, like one day we just stopped and then did our own thing. So then when I was already living in my own place, right?
So like we're fast forwarding like
what was it?
like 8 years, 7.
Oh yeah, 7.
You're fast
7.
forwarding like 7 or 8 years.
8 years. Yeah, 8 years now, because I was engaged for 7-ish, 7.5-ish. I was at my new place. It was when I was living upstairs. And no, actually, I don't remember. I was either living downstairs or upstairs. I don't remember. Sorry, I ate a lot of shit. No, we're like heartburn. So I remember I got a Snapchat, and it was him. I didn't even realize that I still had him on Snapchat. And he messaged me. He was like, "Hey, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Blah blah blah." Sorry. And then so I think I asked you like, "Oh, this guy hit me up. Like it's been so long."
Yeah.
Then,
so let me say. So she's here one day and she's like, "Oh, I got a message from this guy. I used to hook up with him like before I was with this dumbass." And so I don't know, like I know that he was engaged, or no, you said I know he got married. And you were like, but I don't know if he's still with his wife because he's messaging me. And I'm like, oh, well, what's his name? And she tells me the name. And I'm like, I know that name. Like, I know who the wife is. And at the end of the story, I will tell you guys why I know this girl. Karma came back around. And so she tells me, and I'm like, dude, I know this guy's wife. And so I go on social media, of course, because we're a little FBI bitches, and I bring up the profile, and it still shows she still had pictures of him.
Yeah.
It didn't say that they were like separated and married. It didn't say nothing, but like recently, like up until like 3 or 4 months, it said that she had posted a picture of them with like their kids and stuff, like with their kids and stuff. And then you can continue.
So I asked him, like, oh, like, I thought you were married. And he was like, oh, no, I'm actually separated. We're getting a divorce. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, but I don't talk to married men. So I hope you have a great life. And that was it.
Because you had just had the situation with Heber.
An Arizona guy.
And Arizona, and they had both been married. But separated.
Yeah. Okay. So then fast forward a couple months later, back when I was living now upstairs. I can't remember what month, but he messaged me again through Facebook. And he was like, "Hey, how have you been? I just wanted to reach out to you because I want to see you. I want to hang out with you." And like he was basically saying that he wanted to hook up again. He was even
because like I said, I see people's messages, okay? And so she shows me, and he's even saying like explicit things that I don't think a married man should be telling anybody but his wife these type of comments.
Yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting a divorce. Like we already live in different." I think he said like she moved out or something like that. Like I am living here.
He moved out.
Oh, I think he lived with his parents now or something like that. And she stayed with the house that he bought again. Fucking asshole. And so he was basically telling me like they were already working on getting a divorce. And I was like, okay. And at this time, my friend was like, "You need to get laid."
I did. Because like I said, everybody needs
some dick.
Some cock. Some penis. Fucking anything. Tongue. Anything.
Wow. I was
drinking. And we were drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, bitch. He's getting a divorce. They don't even live together. Just fucking schedule something.
Yeah. So we had planned to hang out, right?
The next day. Because he was also drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking. He was like, I want to go right now. And I was like, fuck no. What the fuck? So we scheduled it for the next day. Limpié la casa y todo. Because
Siempre
I was
cuando limpias
like,
la casa te pasa esto, güey.
pues, ¿qué quieres que no la limpie?
No la limpia, ya no la limpias, así que vayan así.
I'll just leave the lights off so they don't see it.
Yeah, every time you clean it, they're fucking assholes.
I'm gonna be walking around with a lantern. I'm dead. I mean, it's not like I fucking like do the most, but I'm just like, you know, sweep, mop, you know, let it smell good, whatever. And then it was that big ass floor.
Next time this happens, just like invite us over and we'll go enjoy your fresh house.
Yeah, we'll do that.
There you go.
Well, anyway, he messages me. He's like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it because I had to go take my son to the doctor in San Diego, blah, blah, a whole fucking spiel, right? A whole fucking story. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then, you know, I was like, better, I'll just go fucking to sleep, bitch. I didn't want you to come anyway. Anyway, then the next day he messages me. And he's like, I want to go see you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like...
you were having dinner with me that night here.
Yeah. And I was like, nah.
And I was like, dude, something's off here.
Yeah.
Like, something... I was like, I started getting, like, these red flags. And I was like, you know what? I know that I'm pushing for you to get laid, but not with married men. And this guy, I think, like, the answers that he was giving you the day before, like, yeah, okay, yeah, take your kid to the doctor. But he was just saying, like, that his wife was being difficult, his soon-to-be ex-wife was being difficult. Like, he was saying all these things, and I was like, he's giving too many excuses. Like, sometimes when you talk to people, like,
you say too much.
Bullshit a bullshitter, okay? Because I can bullshit, okay? But sometimes when people start talking and then, like, they start over explaining, you're like, you're hiding something or you're fucking lying. And so when she was like showing me, because we were having dinner here that night, and I was like, the stuff that he's saying is just not adding up for me. Like, I think he's still fucking married. And then
Happily.
I'm trying to remember, there was a time where he was like, I wish it was you instead of her. Time. Yeah. So like he was telling...
It wasn't that time.
No?
It was after the same time, but like a couple of days later, like a week later, he messaged you again. Yeah. And he asked you like, oh, I want to see you, blah, blah. And you're like, no, like, you know what? I think you're still with married. Your wife. And at the end of the day, not until you're divorced, like, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah. And that's when he told you, he was like, yeah, you're right. I wish it would have been you. I wish you would have, like, we would have made it work out all those years ago. Or so he said something like that. And not her. That's what he said. And I was like, what the
that's
fuck?
Fucked
like,
up.
That's your child. Like, that's the person you decided to marry. Like, how do you come and tell somebody that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, have some respect for your child.
Yes. That's what
and then that's when you were like, I'm done. Like, this is, I'm not.
I blocked him, and that was on Instagram. Mm-hmm. But then then he came back
a couple months later, like 3 or 4 months later, like 3 months later.
Yeah, and he messaged me on Facebook, and I so happened to be here with my friend Asaris. Of course,
we're always together.
Yeah, so a little bit of what I told him, I was like, "Oh, what? You're not with your wife anymore? If that's what you're messaging me."
Girl.
Yeah,
bring out the receipts. Because one thing we are messy, but we're also factual. All right, guys.
So he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, sorry to bug, but
2 hours later."
Hey, sorry, don't bug. Just buy before. Oh, okay. So, sorry, I was trying to read his terrible writing skills.
He's a pipe cleaner. Pipe what?
Pipe fitter.
Stuffer.
Oh, he was stuffing something. I'm just kidding. So he said, "Hey, sorry, don't want to bug. Just wanted to say bye before I remove you." And he said, "Just wanted to say sorry, but when we talked, I was single." And I said, "Did your wife find your phone? Just don't look for me. Bye." And he said, "No, sorry again." And I said, "Okay, bye." And then he said, "When we talked, I was single." And I said, "Believe that lie yourself. I won't put you on the T app if that's what you're worried about. You owe loyalty to your wife. Believe the lies you say to yourself." And then he said, "I have no reason to lie. I know you don't believe me, but we were separated. Going through a divorce. I know you don't believe me. Just wanted to tell you that. I felt bad. I just wanted to apologize. And then I said, I think this was you, right?
This was me.
Oh, yeah, this was you.
So, okay, as she's having this conversation and she's telling me, where am I going from?
From there, where I left you.
Okay, it's the third?
Huh?
The third? Okay, yeah.
Where it's just don't say her name.
This right here?
It's where it says her name. No, let me see.
I don't know. Okay, so as she's telling me this.
Right here. Where it says okay.
Oh, okay. As she's telling me that he's messaging her, I'm like, let me go look at his wife's page. And so then I go and I look. And was it Lord and Behold?
Lo and behold.
Last time I said Lord, bitch.
You said Lord.
Lord behold.
Behold them, Lord.
Okay, so lo behold. That sounds weird. I like Lord
So
better.
then say Lord.
Just say it the
So
way.
lo behold. Lo and behold, right?
Yeah.
Lo and behold. Wife is pregnant and they just took family pictures with their other kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the math ain't
Mathin'.
And you know what?
The time that he was talking to me, she was already pregnant.
She was already pregnant. So once she tells me this, we're having this conversation.
She takes my phone.
She's upset already. And so I take the phone and I say, fuck this motherfucker. Because one thing that you're not going to do is you're going to come and sit here and fucking lie to my best friend about your marital status to get your fucking dick wet and put her in a position that a wife is gonna come and fucking tell her shit. So I got her phone. Yeah, you're not gonna fucking embarrass my fucking friend. So fuck you, and this is where I'm gonna put your ass in place. And I said, okay, I'll believe you. Let me message your wife and ask her when you guys separated. If you're telling me the truth, I'll let you take me on a date. And then I said, this is her name, right? And I put her name. And he said, really, I just wanted to apologize. When we were talking, we were separated because I found messages. I said, okay, well, we'll get to the bottom of this. He said, please don't look. Please don't look for my... I just wanted to say sorry. I'm not asking you out. I said, but you are telling me you were separated, so I want to confirm. And he said, I can show you the guys that she was texting. I just wanted to say sorry. And I said, this is the third time you have tried talking to me. So like I said, I just want to confirm before I continue talking to you. He said, no, we aren't separated now. I'm not hitting on you. I'm just trying to apologize. This is where he's shitting his pants because I already said his wife's name.
Yeah.
And he said, I promise you won't hear from me ever again. I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry. And and then that's when this motherfucker blocked her.
Yeah. I was like, bruh, finally, dude.
Oh, dude.
That is why.
No, wait, espérate. Y no se acaba ahí.
There's more?
Yes, dude.
But wait, there's more.
There's more to this motherfucking story. So as it turns out, my mom decided to go have breakfast one day at the Broken Yolk, right? That place is bomb.
Does he work there?
No. No, they just hire white people. He ain't white.
I've never been there.
Dude, it's all white people with blue eyes.
No.
I'm not being racist. I'm just saying, it's all white people. Yeah, it's literally all white people. They're really nice looking, by the way. So I go have breakfast with my mom and my sister. So it's me, and then my sister and my mom are right in front of me, right? And then I feel like, that feeling where somebody's looking at you and you're just like, who the fuck is looking at me? But I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to eat. So
I get this like all the time.
So I was over here trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. But then I was like, dude, I feel like somebody's fucking piercing a hole through my skull while I'm sitting here. And I turned around and guess who the fuck was sitting? Lord and behold. I turned my head away And he's fucking sitting on that table, looking right at me. And I was like,
dude,
this...
you texted me. I remember.
Yes, dude. I texted you, and I actually texted one of my guy friends because I told him about the situation. And I was like, dude, I want to get up so bad. And I want to move. And he was like, no. He was like, no, because he's going to know that you being there and him being there, like, is bothering you. So just make it seem like he's not even there. And I was like, oh, God.
Dude, and so then she texts me. She's like, dude, guess who's here? I'm like, who? And because in our situation, it can be 1,000 million people. So it could be literally anybody. So she tells me who it is, and I'm like, ew. And 2, who the fuck is with him? Is it his wife? Like, I was like, tell me it's his wife. You gotta go up to him. Dude. And she was like, I was waiting and waiting. Dude, it took her like 30 minutes to text me back because she was like ordering food and stuff. And so I was like, dude, where the fuck? Like, she just went MIA, and I'm like, is it his wife? Is it his mom? Like, who is it? Who? And what'd you say is his sister?
I think it was his sister because it wasn't her. It was another girl, maybe another bitch. I don't know.
Oh, maybe he was on a date.
Imagine.
That's fucked up.
No sé, güey, pero he was looking at me. And I can tell he was fucking looking at me. But he didn't hit me up afterwards, so I was like, thank God that message worked. Because I feel like
Captain Save a Hoe over here.
Dude, I feel like you have to scare them like that in order for them to leave you alone. Because them motherfuckers always come back.
Okay. Les is quick to block. Like, she won't give explanations. Like we've said before, like, she'll just, once somebody fucks it up for her, like, she's like, that's it, blocked. Like, but with this guy, I'm like, no, dude, like, he's came to you 3 fucking times. Like, he didn't get it the first time, he didn't get it the second time, and then, like, for him to, like, have been talking to you, or she was pregnant at the same time, like, that made me mad because then people, to me, what I think is, like, people always are quick to blame the girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's a bitch, or oh, she's a fucking homewrecker.
Yeah.
Like, or, you know, she's great. Like people always attack the girl. And yeah, a lot of a majority of the time, yeah, a lot of girls are at fault. But, like, also get the guy, like, let the guy, yeah, take account for that. Like, because that's not fair. So I felt like he was putting you in a position where either the wife was gonna talk shit to you, or somebody in their family was gonna talk shit to you. And this is where I'm saying, like, of course he was in the wrong, whatever. We don't know the situation. Like, yeah, maybe he was, maybe he was, but, like, separated. But even then, the comments that he was giving you, being separated, like, oh, I wish it would have been you. Like, I wish I would have married you and had your kids. Like that's fucked up. Like, you don't say something like that. So. But where I was saying karma, and yeah, it's probably a little bit fucked up of me to say that, because whatever, I'm a girl's girl, but also, like, I don't have respect for her. I could have been a bitch, and I could have messaged her, and I could have told her, send her the screenshots, but I didn't, because I'm not gonna go break up a fucking marriage, because at the end of the day,
they're gonna choose themselves.
They're gonna do whatever they want to do. And how many times have you fucking messaged a girl and been like, hey, look, your man's been texting me, or hey, look, your man's been, I found him on fucking Tinder. And then some of these bitches are like, okay, thanks for letting me know. And then they're fucking back with their dude that same day.
I don't even care.
Yeah, that was her response. One of the girls was, I don't even care. Like, what the fuck? Like, so either you be a girl's girl or you just look the other way. And like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Mm-hmm. So with this situation, I was like, you're not going to make my friend look stupid. And so I'm going to tell you. But this girl, when we were in high school, she went to school at my husband's school, because we went to different high schools. And so one day my guy friends come and they're like, hey, somebody's trying to take your man. And I'm like, what the fuck, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, there's this girl, she's goes to school with us, and she's been checking out your man, and he told her, like, oh, I have a girlfriend. And she was like, I don't care. She was like, I don't care, like, you can break up with her, or like, she said something like that, like, I don't care, like, I don't remember how they said it, like, I don't care, like, she said she didn't care she could take him away from me or something like that. Like, she said something like she could take him from me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay. And so then when my husband came later that night, I'm like, hey, so who's that girl? Who's that girl that's going to take you from me? And he was like, ew, that's not even my fucking type. Like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but like, see, like, there I was with my husband. Like, I mean, he wasn't my husband at the time, but I was in a relationship. You know what I mean? And like, for me to hear that story from different people that were there that day, I was like, no.
What
and
a
so, like,
shady bitch.
I knew her, but I didn't ever talk to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after that, like, I remember fucking talking shit to her. I went up to her. Like, we almost fought because I was like, dude, you're, like, you don't do that. If somebody's in a relationship and you're going to be the side bitch. But don't be like, oh, I'm going to take you from this person because then... You know what I mean? Like, it was just...
That makes you look bad. Like,
yeah, and then
like,
in front of people.
Yeah, like...
And then it was the people that came to tell me, obviously, because they were fucking trying to instigate, too. Trying to have me break up with him. But still, like, to me, I was like, I don't care. Like, if he wants to... To me, this has always been, like, if somebody... Okay, it's like I say, if somebody can take you from me, you weren't mine to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I know what I have. I know my worth. And I know what he's worth. And we've talked about this for many years. But like I said, since high school, like, if at that time she could have taken him from me and he would have stepped aside or he would have dumped me for her, whatever, that's cool. Like, go for it. Because then that means that I wasn't your person and you weren't mine.
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years later, that I still feel that. Like, if somebody is not for you, if... Like, for you, you know what I mean? You were in a relationship for 7.5 years, engaged. You were about to marry him. Like, you didn't have a date, but you guys were engaged for a long time.
Yeah.
And one day you decided that wasn't your person. And you realize that. That's okay. Just walk away. Like, I feel like as much as
People
that relationship for you was, like, detrimental, you know? In a way, it also, like, taught you your worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when you knew that it was your limit, you set your own boundary and you said, after this, I'm done, and you stepped away, that's the best way you can do it. Don't go get married. Don't have a kid until you think that you're ready. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your life wouldn't be the way it is now. You know? So, even though, like, there's so much growth that I've seen in you, and these are, like, the moments that I'm like, don't fuck this up for her, because if she would have found those messages, or if she would have been like, who's this bitch, or why are you messaging her, or she'll message you, you know, like, I didn't want it to get to that. Or for, like, the whole T app, that was new. Like, what if she went on there and put you on there? And that's why I felt like in that moment I was like, I'm gonna protect her, because she's just gonna block him. And what if the wife finds the messages?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I wasn't the one that... I was like, I could have told her, but I'm not going to do that. Because she lost my respect all those years ago.
So, the question is, did I ever tell his wife? And the answer is no. And, like she said, I feel like if I would have... So, this is how I feel. Like, I feel like if I would have told her, then she would have blasted me as the bad person. Mm-hmm. Like, on either social media or whatever, because it seemed like they were already toxic. Mm-hmm. Like, they were already toxic. She wasn't gonna divorce him. He had told me that. Like, it was just like, I think at some point, like, he would talk about, like, that she didn't want to leave the house, like, she didn't want to leave. So, like, he was already having issues with that. So
and
I
he
think
said that she was... Well, he said that she was the one cheating on him first.
Yeah.
But then why... I don't know.
Like, why stay? Why have another kid? Like, just...
And
just...
why try to involve another person into your toxic marriage?
Exactly.
Like, if she's cheating, so what? Like, that's the thing. Like, if she's cheating, also, I'm gonna go cheat? Like, that doesn't make sense. Then, at that point, just fucking get the divorce.
Yeah. But I think it was less expensive for him to stay with her than to divorce her. I think that's how he made it sound.
Yeah, I remember like in that first time where he explained to you that he was separated at the time, but they were still like together, living together, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember that time he told you like he made X amount of money and she was gonna have to stay with the house and he was gonna have to pay all this stuff, and he was like, it's just right now not beneficial. But I'm like,
but do you want to be happy?
Exactly.
Like, I don't see it like that. Like, I would be like, you know what? Keep whatever the fuck you want. Just leave me the fuck alone, which is basically what I did with my ex. But this is like marriage, right? So it's different. You have kids. You have...
Like, if you're going to make it work, make it work. I'm for that too, but don't come out and try to involve other people if you're not ready yet to get that divorce.
Yeah.
Because that's how it gets messy.
Yeah, very messy. But yeah, guys, that's the time that I talked to a cheater husband.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 3. Remember? Heber, Arizona, and then this guy. But yeah, this is number 2.
Yeah, it's number 2 because Heber wasn't... He was separated. He was separated, and he lived with his parents. So, like, he wasn't married, still living with the guy.
With the girl.
With the girl. Not like Arizona, still living with the wife. Cheater number 2, still living with the wife. And I have a story. I mean, mine wasn't... They weren't married because, again, guys, my stories are from... We're taking it back into the days when I was younger. I don't have crazy stories like Les now. But I will be talking about that next episode. Tune in for that one. So, it's similar a little bit, but it's just like even at a younger age, things like this would happen to people. And I feel like I could expect that from somebody young, but like not these grown-ass men.
Yeah.
I do not get it. Like, homie, one of them was already in his 40s, the other one's already in his 30s. Like, get it together, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that is it that I have for now. You guys want to say anything? Laura, you want to say anything?
Can I make a blooper?
Yeah, you can make a blooper.
You can do whatever you want. You just gotta get close to
Just don't fart.
Guys, are we naming this Lord Behold?
Lord and Behold.
Lord and Behold. It reminds me of Lord Farquaad.
Okay. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings,
and
I've never even seen one episode.
Movie.
Like I said, I've never seen it. I've never seen that. I just probably seen Star Wars for the first time. Like,
I still haven't
a couple. Like, I actually, dude, I've only seen like 1 or 2 with the boys, and that was like six months ago. Like, I had not seen one before.
I could never watch Star Wars.
I would fall asleep, bro.
Exactly why I don't watch it, because I'm not gonna watch it. Might as well not watch it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why pretend? I just don't. Fuck.
Okay, what are we doing this weekend, guys? We're an hour and like 5 probably with our cutting.
11, bitch. Oh.
With our cutting, girl. Oh. What are we doing this weekend?
We are diamond painting, doing the episode, and then we're gonna go to a car show to see some daddies.
I'm not going to see.
I'm gonna go see
my
daddies.
dad. Not daddy. I'm going to see my dad.
I'm gonna go see some daddies.
I'm gonna make you. You should brought me a t-shirt. I could have put like your Instagram on it, or I could have made a funny one. Like, I'm here for. What did you say right now?
I'm here for the daddies.
I could have put that. I could have put. I'm here for the food for Laura and for you. I could have put. I'm here to find a daddy.
Oh shit! A sugar daddy.
Sugar. How you get so flat?
I'm dead. So.
Oh my gosh, guys! So today, okay.
You guys are some
I'm so sorry.
What the fucking crack babies?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this. I totally forgot about it. Oh my gosh, why did I forget about it?
She's so excited she can't even say it.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Say it with your chest, bitch.
Fuck, bitch. Okay, so Okay, I'm like, I can't even talk.
Nobody's watching you from.
Okay.
What kind of fuck? I've never. It's like a whisper laugh.
Stop, I'm gonna pee.
She said, "Stop! I'm gonna pee." Oh, it's a good blooper. Oh. Bitch, my eyelashes are closing and like sealing this.
Now you know how I feel every day of my life.
I can't.
Okay, so.
Oh my god.
Okay, so.
She's over
Oh
here
my gosh,
crying.
I'm crying again for the second time today. Okay, so for my birthday this year, I sent my parents a picture of Fuerza Regida concert flyer, whatever, and I said, "Hey guys, taking donations for my birthday trip. If you guys would like to donate, please let me know." And so then I sent it, and then my dad messages me back like a little bit later, and he's like, "How much are the tickets?" And well, I wasn't really sure because I didn't know, like, I hadn't really checked the prices yet. Like I did, but I didn't know where we were gonna sit. So I was like, really, it could be from like 150 to like 500, but I'm not trying to spend that much. So I was like about 150, 250. And I was like, cause that way, if like he pitches in $100, like it's not as expensive. So then he's like, "I'm gonna give you $250 when I get paid on Thursday." And I was like, "Oh shit, say less." So I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." Like I have been wanting to go to a Fuerza Regida concert for the past 2 years. They were here for my birthday 2 years ago, but I ended up doing something else for my birthday. And so I have really been wanting to go to one. And so Thursday comes around, and we're sitting at my kids on a Wednesday. We're sitting at my kids' game, and that day I had decided to take a break, so I was at the bleachers. And then I just get a notification on my Zelle, and it's from my dad, and it was the money for the tickets. So then I got super excited, and I like started crying, and then I hadn't had time to buy them. And then so then today at work during my lunch break, we found our tickets. And we bought our tickets, and after I bought them, I started crying at work because it was like I bought them, and it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me until like a couple minutes later, like once I got like the notification of the tickets that like it had gone through and whatever. And I got like the copy of the ticket, and then I went to post it like on Instagram, and I started crying because it was like a happy moment, you know. Like I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. It's my first like big huge concert. I've only gone to 2 other concerts, which were Cumbia Kings with you, my first concert ever. And then with my husband, we went to see Neo, but it was like inside of a casino, so like it wasn't huge. And like this one's like at the freaking baseball stadium, and I've never been to a Padres stadium. So,
Shit.
So me and Lau are going, and then 2 of our friends that we went to high school with, they always go to like their concerts, and like they go to all these concerts. So then I messaged them, and I was like, "Hey, are you guys going to this concert?" And they were like, "Yeah, we actually were gonna get tickets." And we're like, "Oh, well, we just got our tickets, you guys," I had told them already, like, we're gonna get our tickets. So then today I messaged them, and I was like, "Hey, we're getting our tickets. We already bought them. If you guys want to sit near us, this is where we're sitting at." And so they're sitting like, they didn't get to sit next to us because literally, dude, we bought them. And I messaged them right away. Within 20 minutes, she like went on there. She found them, selected them, and then like she went on another one to check if they had them like right next to us. And when she went back, they were sold out. The whole row sold out. And then they started jumping in price. So we got ours for like what, $247? $248. And then when my friend checked, it was already at $287. And then she was like, she was gonna get them. And then when she went back to like, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put it on my phone to get," because she wanted to like use her information on her card. And when she went to do it, they had already sold out the whole row. And we were like, "What the heck?" so she couldn't get it. So she's like, they're sitting like behind us, huh? Like behind us and a little bit to like the left or right. I don't know. So
we're right in the middle of the eight seats.
Yeah, so we're super excited for Fuerza Regida. Leslie said she's gonna call her Connect, and
I might make it.
She's gonna ask them.
I have a little.
That'll be in another future episode as well, when she almost got us Fuerza Regida tickets, pero la cagué.
Backstage and everything.
I know, we could have been backstage, homegirl.
We could have been.
I told her, fuck it, take one for the team, girl. Get us in there.
I asked you. You said not to hit him up.
I love you too much to sacrifice you for the cartel, girl.
Oh, shit. Hey, I won't even be alive to be able to fucking see them. Just kidding. Let's not say that. But yeah.
Mafia? You want me to say mafia?
Yeah, nah, cartel. Cartel's better. That sounds scarier.
So that's about it. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, thank you for listening. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye. No, I'm holding on to my booty cheeks.
And and I was like,
that's what I'm doing.
No, I'm doing the front. My lonjas here.
Both of your hands are in your pants. What the?
It's because my back hurts.
Got to be in the pants. All right. Bye.